Hey guys, so I know I've been really MIA, but I saw an iPhone tag going around on YouTube. The iPhone tag is called What's on My iPhone tag, and it's very interesting because, you know, I'm always the type of person who really wants to look through other people's phones. It's like a what's in my bag video, but I'm more interested in seeing what other people keep on their phones, what apps they use, and it's just really interesting because it really shows their kind of lifestyle if they're a phone person. And you know, being a social network queen, I am completely a phone person. I'm always on my phone. If you know me in real life, you'll know that half the time, even at dinner, I'm just looking down on my phone, and I'm very antisocial in real life. So onto the tag. My iPhone looks like this. I always change my cases, as you guys know. I'm pretty sure I've showcased quite a few phone cases on my YouTube channel before, but this is what my current phone case looks like, and it's basically a bumper. It's a Hello Kitty bumper, and it's got pearls all around the sides. It's backless, which is why it's got a bumper, and it's got a Hello Kitty bow here that's also filled with diamantes. I got this off eBay for about, I think, $5 to $10. I'm not really sure about the price, but I'll try to dig out the link and post the link below. The reason why I got a bumper case instead of a normal phone case is because I've had a million phone cases already, and you know, they're all blinged up, they're really nice, but it's really inconvenient. Not inconvenient in terms of carrying around, which a lot of people may think, but I have a bag. I always have a really big bag anyway, and I always put my phone in my bag, so it didn't really make a big difference for me. The biggest thing that put me off phone cases is the fact that it reflected the flashlight every time I tried to take a photo under low lighting, and that really annoyed me, and I really couldn't handle you know, having a case anymore. I really love taking photos with my iPhone 4S, and you know, it just completely put me off cases. I was phone caseless for about a month, which was really crazy until I discovered what bumpers were and decided to get a bumper instead of a normal phone case. So that's my story, and let's get on with what I have in my phone. Now, my background is a picture of me and one of my best friends, Janice, and as you can see, that's just a picture of us. And flip. And at the back, I've also got a picture of myself. Quite vain, I know. The first thing I have up here is a utilities folder, and obviously you've just got like your, you know, your usual stuff. If you have an iPhone, you'll know. And then I've got this flashlight here. This flashlight app is a good app because it allows you to use it as a torch, and you know, it's really useful. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's not just a one click and it turns into a torch kind of thing. It's more like a one click and then you gotta like adjust all these settings and then press this other button to make it a torch. But I guess it's really useful for, you know, times when you're trying to locate something inside your car and you don't want to turn on the lights, or, you know, just finding something underneath the bed and you don't want to go search for a torch. It's really useful. The second app here I've got is it's called iBlacklist Pro, and I know it sounds really weird, but the reason why I have it is because I tried to block some numbers once, and you know, the iPhone actually doesn't allow you to block numbers, which is really weird because I'm sure pretty much every other phone would allow that. So I had to download that, and I think it cost me like $2 just to block a couple of numbers, so that kind of annoyed me, but I do have that app. The next one is called M Calendar, and obviously girls would know what it is. It's basically an application which allows you to track when your periods are going to come, and you know, it's actually a pretty good app because it allows you to track things like you know, what days you actually have your period pain and what days it's heavy or light, etc. Next I've got social, and this is my social folder. As you know, I already said I'm a social network queen, so I've got Facebook here, I've got WhatsApp, which is, you know, free instant messenger in case those of you who don't use WhatsApp. There's Twitter, there's Skype, there's Viber, which is an application which allows you to make free phone calls. It's a lot like WhatsApp, but it's more on a phone call basis. The reason I don't really like, and I don't use it very often at all, and the reason for that is because it really lags. It uses internet, so basically it really depends on how fast your Wi-Fi or how fast your network internet is. So it's really horrible to use, say, like if you're trying to contact someone internationally, then, you know, that's something that you would want to use it for, but it just doesn't work because it just keeps lagging. The next thing is LinkedIn, which is a professional network, social networking site. There's Instagram, obviously, which I absolutely love. If you guys don't follow me, my username is Chaigaru. And then I've got this Pages app, and this Pages app is basically just a Facebook Pages app, and it allows me to just really quickly update my Facebook page with photos or any statuses, etc. And if you guys don't follow me on my Facebook page, it's facebook.com/Miss Chaigaru. Make sure you guys like that. Then I've got here entertainment, and in my entertainment category, I've kind of got really random things, which kind of aren't entertainment as well, but some of them are. This one is Event Cinemas. So I really, really love this Event Cinemas app. It allows you to book tickets online. It allows you to check session times, and it's just really, really useful. It even allows you to watch trailers. I really, really love this app, and I think I use it probably the most out of all of my apps. Actually, WhatsApp would be the first. Then I've got this mobile usage app, and that allows me to track how much I've used in a month. I hardly ever use this, but it is a very useful app. I've got a Commonwealth Bank net bank app, which is very useful. TripView is also one of my favorite apps. TripView actually allows you to, it's mainly for Sydney, I'm not sure, I think it's probably for Australia only, I'm not really sure, but this is the pro version. The light version really sucks, so don't download that if you want to. So basically TripView allows you to see all of the train timetables, all of the bus timetables, and all of the ferry timetables. And I always use this when I'm on the run and I'm trying to race for a train, and I want to see if it comes in 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. So it depends on how fast I walk or run for the train. So this is really, really good app. The difference between the pro version and the light version is the fact that the pro version allows you to save destinations, and the light version just ignores any destinations you've once entered in, and it kind of just deletes everything after you close the app, and it's really, really inconvenient. I've got Ski Report, which is basically tracking how much snow there is anywhere, I think, around the world. I could be wrong, but there's a Ski Report. There's Shazam. Shazam is a very, very good application to find the song that is playing around you. There's Spotify, which is an application that I more recently found out about. It's sort of like an iTunes, but you can play music anywhere. The mobile version isn't as good, but the desktop version is really, really good. And then I've got games. In games, I don't really play too many games. I used to, but kind of got sick of it. And every time I catch a train and I want to play games, it loses reception anyway. So I've got Mahjong, which was one of my favorite games. Oven Break, Blitz, which is like a Bejeweled, but you can link it to your Facebook, and I think all games you can link to your Facebook these days. But this one you can link to your Facebook, and then you can kind of like verse your Facebook friends, etc. Scramble with Friends, which I'm sure everybody has played by now. Angry Gran, which is a really, really fun game if you're feeling really, really aggressive and you want to be a granny and just keep slamming people. And then there's Ski Safari. As you guys can tell, I kind of like going to the snows, but I'm not a skiing person. I'm more of a boarding person. And then I've got Goodreads, and Goodreads is basically just rage comments. Rage comics. I've got 9gag Reader, which is one of my favorites, and Pinterest. And then onto video, I've got this. It's a Chinese one. Basically what it is you can make animations with that particular one. I don't really use it. I've got Real Director, which is a movie making application, and I've got VLC Streamer, which is an application which is so useful because it allows you to play different types of files rather than just the ones that iTunes accepts. So if you want to play, movies that you've downloaded, illegal, but if you've downloaded any movies and you want to play it, then VLC Streamer is the one that you should download. And then onto shopping. I've got shopping applications as well. I've got ASOS, eBay, Domain, and Real Estate because I'm kind of been house shopping at the moment, so that's why I've got those two. And then I've got 2 folders of photography applications. I'm not going to go into too much detail on my photography applications because I've got a blog post on it, and you guys can see what kind of applications I use to edit my photos on Instagram and on my blog. So these ones are my favorite applications ever. If you guys want to just quickly take a look at it, I can show you. Basically, these are it. If you want more information on these, like I said, just go to my blog and you can see exactly which applications I download and which ones I like and which ones are more useful, and even like instructions on how to use them. Okay, and that one. Okay, and then the last one is called blog, and this blog folder is mainly for things that I use if I'm, say, uploading photos from my blog, from my iPhone to blog about, or even if I was just to blog from my iPhone. I have the WordPress app, obviously, because my blog is run through WordPress, and I've also got PhotoBucket, and I've got Dropbox, which is kind of like a file uploading application where it's just really easy and fast, and it's free. So that's about it. That's what I've got on my phone. I've also got my emails, which I've synced my iCloud, my Gmail, and my work calendar, my work emails on there. I love that. And then, you know, obviously I've got songs, music on here. I love the iPhone because you can use it as an iPod as well as a phone. You can use it as a camera. You can use it as, you know, Photoshop program. It's amazing. I just really love the iPhone. Okay, so that was my what's on my iPhone tag. Make sure you guys do this tag. I really want to see it. I want to see what you guys have on your iPhone as well. If you don't have an iPhone and you have another smartphone, make sure, you know, you do this tag as well and just say what's on your, you know, Samsung Galaxy S3, and show me what's on your phone. You know, I'm really curious and really interested. Definitely leave it as a video response below. I really want to watch it. But apart from that, I hope I'll be posting up more videos. If not, definitely check out my blog on www.chaigari.com. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all of the social networking websites you guys can think of. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!